one thing I love about Ntokozo Mbambo, even in this song, is that her technique is great. Her technique is great, guys. Like, this is pure musical genius. I'm serious. They've got like a shuffle there, which implies like a modal interchange. That movement cannot be done with a. Not gonna say it. Let's just move on. Welcome everybody, my name is Tole, and like I said on my latest TikTok on top 5 Ntokozo Mbambo songs, I will be basically doing a reaction video of all of the musical genius that is in the song Healer by Ntokozo Mbambo. It's very great. I did mention that I really want to do this, so I'm definitely doing it. Remember to follow me on my TikTok. Remember to subscribe and like on this channel. It's a very new channel. It's my very first reaction video, so I'm really excited. I hope everything goes well, and I hope you enjoy it as well. Remember to listen to my song titled Say the Word by Tole, and I hope you are blessed by it. I hope you can share it. I hope you enjoy it. Now, without wasting too much time, let us get started with this song. This is called Healer by Ntokozo Mbambo. Let's go. That's a key change.
He lifts me up every time that I fall. He's my ever-present help in time of need. Yeah. And he covers me with his righteousness. What a healer.
Guys. This is pure musical genius. I'm serious. This is pure musical genius. Why am I saying that? Because what they basically did is they basically have an intro in one key, and then they have this verse that she just sang in another key, right? So they did a key change. They did a modulation from one key to another key, and basically it's a tone away. I have analyzed it a little bit. So it's basically a tone away, and then they use the same transition to move from the verse to another key that is also a tone away from that key, which is obviously F major, right? So basically, in a nutshell, they start in the key of C sharp major, right? They start in the key of C sharp major, and what they do is this, right? So that's like a 3, 4, sharp 4, sharp 4, 5, right? So it's like sort of a bluesy vibe, right? 3, 4, sharp 4, 5. Then they have this 1, then they kind of go chromatically down, and what they do is basically play every chord in major, right? So we've got 1, 7. So if you're thinking of C sharp still in that key, you've got like 1, 7, but 7 is major now. Then you've got flat 7 as a major. Then you've got 6 as a major. But now the 6 is actually acting as the 5 of the next key that we're going to, which is a tone away, right? So we've got, right? Then they do this little walk up, which is very beautiful, guys. They've got, like, since we're in the 5 of the new key, we've got 5, 6, sharp 6, 7, right? then they go to the 1, act as a cadence. It's beautiful. Musical genius, guys. Musical genius. I really, really appreciate music like this. Music that is just like, it needs some work, it needs some brain, I appreciate music like that. I really, really love it. So you've got this little movement. Oh, I got it wrong. This little movement. Then you've got this little movement. Then you walk it up to the next key. Beautiful, guys, beautiful. But now what's crazy is, okay, they play the verse, they play the whole chord progression, and then they get to the section where she sings What a Healer, right? So righteous, and you've got like 4, 3, 2. Then they do the same thing to go to the next key, which is a tone away from E flat. It's going to, let's actually call it D sharp. From D sharp, they go to F major, which is now the tone away, right? The tone away from D sharp or E flat, whatever you want to call it, right? So they do the same transition in that new key. They've got this little, they've got that same thing again, right? 3, 4, shuffle, 5, right? 3, 4, shuffle, 5, just not in a minor, but a little bit. Then they do the same chromatic movement. Then they walk up to the next key, and that's when everybody else joins. A healer. It is beautiful, guys. It is so beautiful. Beautiful music. Thank you, whoever. I think Mbambo, but whoever arranged that. Very clever, very smart. I love it. I love it. I appreciate music like that. I appreciate learning from all of these musicians, right? So let's just go further. And let all of you guys hear that. I'm gonna go back and let all of you guys hear what I was talking about, right? First key, C sharp. Now they're in E flat, they started here. Now they're in E flat, right? Because they went from into that. They're on E flat. I love that you just, if you're not listening properly, you can't hear that it's a key change. It's just so beautiful. It's beautiful. That movement cannot be done with a not gonna say it. Let's just move on. We're in E flat.
Every time that I fall, he's my.
What's that? That sounds like a in the so okay, that's beautiful. That's actually another beautiful thing that I love to hear. You've got a major pentatonic scale, but he doesn't start on any of the notes that are from the pentatonic scale. He starts on the 7th, and as we know, pentatonic is 1, right? Is 1. I'll use the key that we're currently in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, right? Do re mi sol la do. We don't have the 7th there, but he starts on the 7th, right? So he's got like da, right? Just listen to that.
He's forever.
So we got what does he do after that? Just continues with the pentatonic. So if I can start on a higher note, maybe, right? Beautiful, beautiful. Major pentatonic scale that starts on the 7th, Very clever. I love it.
ever present help
I love
in
it.
time of need. And he covers me with his righteousness.
Here's the transition. See the transition they started with. Basically, they're playing the intro again, but in a new key. Did you hear that? In the new key now. So in the intro they got now we're in the new key. We've got it's starting there. This is the new 3, right? 3, 4, shuffle, 5. Then is the 1, then the chromatic. Huh? Then walk up. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. Beautiful musical genius. Like I said on the TikTok, right? That Jesus says me, or tags me. Yes, sorry. So they're like on the that where did it come from? The 5. So let me go back. They start on 1, right? He is to me. Sorry, they've got like a shuffle there, which implies like a modal interchange. It's from, you know, when you've got a shuffle, you got like a Lydian movement, you know. So you got like a do re do re. You don't have a do re mi, I do re mi fa. You've got a do re mi fi. So you've got like a 1, 2, 3 shuffle instead of a 4. And that's beautiful, you know. It's, you know, you can consider it a 5, 7 of 5, right? Sorry, it's right here. You can consider it a 5, 7 of 5 if you're thinking those things, you know. So, because it goes to the 5 afterwards, so you can consider it a 5, 7 of 5, 5 for 5, 5 dominant 5, right? Then they got this Jesus tags me. That's what 10 is singing. They sing the flat 7 on top of the 1 chord, right? Which makes it a dominant, right? It makes the 1 a dominant, which now, you know, when you make the 1 a dominant, you're kind of implying a blues feel. They refer to it as tonic blues function. When you have the 1 as a dominant, it's called the tonic blues function. It's so beautiful, so bluesy, very, very nice to do. One of my favorite things to do. Love it, love it. I'm just gonna go back to it so you can hear it again. The bass is actually playing the sharp 4 as well as not necessarily the roots of the chord, but he's kind of, it's like he's paused because I think he lands on the 2 afterwards. It's like, then he goes to the 2, then the 5, right? Because he has to play that 2 to the 5, right? Let's hear it again. flat 7 I heard. I think I heard a flat 7 there. I think you went to the flat 7 after that 5. I thought I heard a flat 7, but I think I'm hearing now the 3 as a dominant. Right? I'm hearing the 3 as a dominant again, which implies the 5-7 of 6. 5-7 is 6 because I think then they land on the 6 afterwards. Yes, we're in a minor tonality now. This is what I spoke about on the TikTok as well. So there you've got like a. I mentioned that it's very clever that they exited that section with the harmonies singing what a healer he is to me, healer he is to me, in unison, right? Do re mi re do do, right? So that there's not too much to do with the vocals when transitioning into the minor, because they were in F minor. Now, I mean, they were in F major, sorry. Now they sound like they're in F minor, you know, they sounded like they got into a bit of a minor feel, you know, a flat 3. You know, and the progression sounds something like that. Something like that. So let's hear it again. Let's hear it again. That's what it is. That's what we got. So we've got the. I'm gonna consider it F minor, right? So you've got that. Then they kind of like do this. So it's, for me, I'm feeling like going to the flat 7 of F minor, then to the flat 3, right? Then to the flat 6, then to the 5, but then the 5 is like a 5 major, which implies harmonic minor, which means they're not necessarily in, for a certain amount of time, I guess they can be in F natural minor, but when they get to this 5 over here, they play as a F harmonic minor. They're harmonic minor. They got just, yeah, that's another modal interchange. They stole or borrowed. Let's say borrowed. We don't steal. This is the house of the Lord. We borrow, you know, they borrowed. Okay, borrowing is also another. But anyway, we borrow, right? We borrow the C major. We actually borrowed a note or a chord, you can say that, but there's one note that comes from, you know, another key, technically, another mode. And that E normally in the key of F minor, F natural minor, it would be an E flat, but now we're using the E, right? E natural, which makes it harmonic minor, right? I'm just hearing this. That's beautiful. It's a chromatic movement from the A flat down to the F, right? Then you got from the G down to the E, which is that note that we borrowed from the harmonic minor. That E is the note. It's harmonic minor. That was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was like. Right? That's beautiful. Oh, it's like a chromatic scale as well. There's a lot of chromaticism in this thing. Is that a word? Chromaticism? Yeah. There's a lot of chromaticism? Yeah. So if you're thinking E flat, sorry, if you're thinking F major, then you're thinking the first note E flat. That's why I said E flat. In fact, the first note is that 5. So te la le so fa so, right? Very tasty. Okay, Sabu did something there, like offbeats. So she's actually saying, right? So I was right, but I just didn't. I added a 4 for some reason. She goes back up a semitone and then down again. So she does go to the 4. Receive. One more time. Sorry, I'm wasting time, but you gotta understand, guys. It's beautiful. That it's the harmonic minor again, right? Tenor is singing. Tenor is doing a lot. Shout out to the tenors in the song. Receive your healing. Receive your healing. That's the T. The natural 7 of F minor. Beautiful. Just believe it and receive it. alto is now singing that harmonic minor. I think. Let's hear it again. Yep. Yes, it's here. Harmonic minor. Tenor is singing here. That's from the flat 6. So here. So that's flat 6 5 4 in F minor, right? Soprano should then be singing here from the. I wanna guess it before I touch it. It should be from the B flat, which is the 4. Yes, 4 flat 3 2. There we go. So then alto, then tenor. It's beautiful, beautiful. So then we've got. Then we got that. That's beautiful. That's very, very beautiful. Love it. So they've got like a da 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 da. That's beautiful. 1 1 1. Alright, I'll actually play it as that. Then they go to the flat 3. Right? They go to the. It's beautiful. This beautiful line they're doing there. Yeah, it's yours. Tenor singing that again. Harmonic minor. It's yours. So we've got. I'm hearing like a. Oh, definitely not that. My goodness, what are you doing? Hearing like a. Soprano should be singing that note. It's yours. So it should be singing this note. So hearing sort of should be like a diminished. There we go. Then we've got an F minor, the 1. Then we've got that diminished. Should be something like that, right? Just gonna go back a little bit and then play it. The bass kind of accompanied, but then he played a flat 6 5 or 4 3 in the other key in the relative major. Okay. Yeah, so I got that on the bass, right? So we've got something like yeah, so there we go. Could also be the bass could just play that as a passing note. Nope. Yeah, something like that, right? Sounds. So you've got A flat major. Sorry, then you've got an A G diminished. You've got a G diminished. You've got an F minor. Then you've got an you've got a C technically. C dominant, right? C dominant, right? You're kind of playing an E diminished over the C, which makes it a dominant, which makes the C now a C dominant, right? So you've got that. Right? Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. I actually haven't spoken about vocal technique here. Maybe I should. One thing I love about Ntokozo Mbambo, even in this song, is that her technique is great. Her technique is great, guys. Like she's able to she's conscious of how her posture should be and how she shouldn't be straining a lot. So you should noticing her, when she's holding the mic like this, you normally shouldn't have your head coming out, right? Because there's a lot of tension, especially around this area where the larynx is. You shouldn't really be doing that. She's got this, they call it speech level, and it's kind of like when you sing the same way you would speak, right? So in terms of posture, you want to have that kind of thing, where you're not doing that, you know, you're not doing this when you're singing a high note, even though your brain kind of tells you that you'll get the note right if you kind of do that, because you're kind of thinking, oh, it's a high note, so I need to reach for it. And it actually doesn't work properly. In fact, it limits you more than anything. So she has this little, she'll rather just turn her head, which is now kind of keeping things okay, you know, keeping this okay. There's no tension, there's no compression. She's not doing this as well, which is causing a lot of tension here and a lot of compression here. That's not right. You want to keep it straight. She rather just turns her head and she's got this. It's yours, she's got the yours, right? Instead of yours, it causes tension. It's not good for you. You need to keep it around that area. You got to keep it there so that you don't damage your vocals and so that you can produce the right sound as well, enough power that you need to use as well. And you can see her posture as well. She'd rather lean back, rather than look up like this. She'd rather lean back in order for her to kind of at least get through the brain thing of I have to do this to reach for the note. She'd rather lean back so that it feels like she's looking up, but her entire body is still kind of aligned, and this posture actually helps for producing power, because as you do this, you kind of tighten your core as well, your abdomen muscles, and that's normally what you need to be doing for power, right? So I'm giving her credit for all of that. She's doing a great job. There we go. See that posture? Look at that. Her entire body is going up like that, and she is facing up, but she's not, she's not doing that. She's just keeping it like that. She's stretching out her arm and doing that kind of thing, so that it can feel like she's reaching for the note, but she's not. She's not reaching for it with her throat or her neck, basically. So it's beautiful technique. Beautiful technique. Thank God for the heels as well. Hopefully she doesn't fall. Oh, it's over, guys. It's time. It's time. Ooh, I'm just gonna enjoy this. I'm not gonna end it. It's gonna take Beautiful technique, beautiful Ntokozo Mbambo. Love it. That was amazing. I really, really love this song. It's so beautiful the way they arranged everything. Very, very, very impressive. I loved it. I love it so much. I love it. If you guys are looking for more videos for me to do reactions to analyze a little bit and see what we can do, um, just write on the comments what you would like me to react to. But I enjoyed reacting to this video. It was very, very nice. I really love Ntokozo Mbambo. Love Ngobeko Mbata. Coco Records, they're doing so well. They're killing it. I love the way they do things. Remember to listen to my song as well again, Say the Word by Lwazisi Tole on all digital platforms. And yeah, may God bless you. Thank you for giving me a chance. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.